Okay, without further ado, it's time for us to go into our next keynote presentation. We're going to be talking about innovation in pharma, future-proofing supply chains with blockchain. I'll tell you a little bit about our speaker. Our speaker is the Chief Technology Officer of EZTracker at Zuellig Pharma, with over 20 years of expertise honing his skills as a software and solutions architect. He has also worked in various industries, including blockchain, banking, finance, and cybersecurity. With that, my friends, could we please extend a nice big round of applause to the Chief Technology Officer, EZTracker, Zuellig Pharma. Please welcome Haisheng Zhang. Let's give Haisheng a big hand one more time.
Thank you. Can you hear me clearly? Okay, thank you. Okay. This gives me very high pressure because of the very successful panelists. Yeah, but I'm very ashamed that I was not invited in the panel discussion, but I really would like to answer this question raised by Dr. Tan. So, which one is more important? So for me, the answer is we must design and implement and roll out the solution. The solution must be addressing the current issue in the world. At the same time, the solution must be ready for the future. So that comes to the topic for today. I want to discuss about the future proof of supply chain in pharmaceutical industry. Firstly, thank you for the organization for this very big summit, and this gave me an opportunity to share the successful user story of the blockchain engine trace and track in pharmaceutical industry. Yeah, so before that, I would like to have very quick introduction of the Zuellig Pharma. In this year, we are celebrating the 100 years birthday. So this 100 year, Zuellig Pharma is old, but still we have the digital transformation and the digital of 2030 plan. Yeah, we realize the importance of the digitalization and the digital transformation in all the areas. And so our strength is in the warehouse and the distribution area. So in the Asia, we take 90% of the market share. So among the customers are the top manufacturers like MSD, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson. So as I said, the warehouse and the distribution are our best, but still we realize the importance of the digitalization, right? So we utilize the blockchain, the data, and the automation to make sure we can provide the best solution for our partners, and along the way until the end user. And so among them, the EZTracker is one of the pillars in the digital solution in Zuellig Pharma. So we are the main distributor in Asia for the COVID-19, for the COVID vaccine. So with this pandemic of COVID-19, we learned a lot of lessons from there. So we also realized the importance to handle the supply chain discrepancies, including the counterfeit and the temperature monitoring and the improper handling of the temperature sensitive vaccine. Yeah. So what is the problem we want to address? Why we see that the supply chain or the supply chain description. So the main issue is in 3 T. The first T is from the seller side, they are lack of the transparency. For the manufacturer, for the wholesaler, for the logistic company, they do not have the enough knowledge to see through the information from end to the end. The other T is the trust from the end user, right? So if the end user doesn't know whether this drug is delivered from the reputational or the logistic company, they are not shipped from the reputational manufacturer. If they don't know whether this drug is kept and shipped in the good condition, right? So they are not have the good confidence for this drug. The third T is about the traceability. So we don't have all the information integrated together in the system. We also lack of the platform to save, to integrate, to put everything together in one platform. Then we are not able to do this trace and track. So another reason for this is in Asia we do not have any digital, or we don't have any serialization requirement from the either government or the industry. So that's the reason why we are not able to trace every single detail of the pack in the pharmaceutical industry. So of course, we do not have any of the monitoring or even the data analytics capability, so that we cannot see that we can trace and track all the information along the supply chain. So this will cause another the issue, which is the counterfeit issue in the market, and also the improper handling of the temperature sensitive drug. So how do we can make sure these things are handled properly, and also how we can share this information to the stakeholder and the user. So this come up the solution, which is a blockchain engine track and trace for the end-to-end traceability. From the pharma manufacturer, from the distributor until the retailer and HCP, the doctor, until the end user, right? So we are, as I said, we are short of this traceability. So in this solution, we will provide the stakeholders alongside the supply chain with enough traceability, and also the trust together with the report, to all the stakeholders. So the EZTracker is the solution we provide from Zuellig Pharma. So this EZTracker is, as I said, is blockchain production level blockchain engine solution. This is not just a POC. This is rolled out in 4 of the market in Asia. This is enterprise grade, enterprise grade blockchain solution. The vision of the EZTracker is to be the golden standard of the connectivity and traceability in pharmaceutical supply chain industry. So currently we have also support the multiple cloud and cloud or agnostic solution. Means anytime either you can bring your own node to the blockchain network, or we can help you to set up the node, and then in any of the public popular cloud, be it Azure, be it AWS, right? Then when we set up the node, then we can bring up this node to our EZTracker blockchain. So together we are also explore the opportunity to work with the other blockchain network, like Pharma Ledger. We are official member of the Pharma Ledger. So we are also working with the other blockchain network so that we can have a bigger ecosystem, not only a silo solution only for us. There are 6 main solutions, main offerings from the EZTracker. One of them, of course, the trace and track. This is our foundation. With this trace track, we can have the end-to-end view of the drug in the pharmaceutical industry. We also can help the pharmaceutical company manufacturer to address the sales rechanneling, or we call that divert. Means some of the drug may flow from the low price market to the high price market, or this might flow from one country to another country illegally, not legally. This may cause a lot of issue. And another solution is the cold chain temperature monitoring. So this is super important, especially for the biodata and vaccine, for the COVID-19 vaccine, right? So if we have this temperature tracking, then we will give the very safe control and also very trust information to our end user. This is a trace and track through the blockchain network for this. This vaccine is is shipped in the proper storage condition. So also there are some other solutions, like to integrate with the clinic system, so that we can have the further visibility of the inventory level, so that we can have the auto replenishment feature to the clinic. Yeah, so why we use blockchain? I think maybe most of our guys know why we use blockchain, but maybe before that, one step back. So I think we know that there are public blockchain for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for any of the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, OKCoin, all these cryptocurrency. These are called public blockchain. There are also the private blockchain, which is only within the boundary of one company, which is not very, very famous, not very clear for us. The third part is the enterprise blockchain, or called consortium blockchain or permission blockchain. So our solution is based on the enterprise blockchain. So the enterprise blockchain will have a permission requirement before you join in this blockchain. And also there are freedom and transparency when you join in this blockchain network. Yeah, so this enterprise blockchain utilizes both benefit of public blockchain and private blockchain. Then I think you heard about the immutability and the real-time transparency or real-time data sharing across the participants in the blockchain network. So I think that are some of the reasons why we choose enterprise blockchain, for this end-to-end traceability in near real time. Of course, for the security and the trust, these are embedded features from the blockchain. So as I said, this is not just a POC. We have rolled up to the market. So this is the very simple, very high level design. So there are something I want to highlight. The first thing is for the some laser. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So the first thing is, be it any of the source data from your existing system, be it SAP, be it database, or any of the file system, right? We have the ETL, extract, transform, and loading system. This is super simple, super straightforward, but very powerful platform. So this ETL will help you to feed the data from the existing system to the blockchain network. So this ETL will connect you through any of the interface you provide, any of the storage, any system you provide. So this is the super important part to connect with the existing existing world to the blockchain world. The second part is the API in the middle. Yeah. So if we have everything, we have blockchain network, we have all the solutions. If we don't open the API to the partners, to the service vendor, or even our competitors, then there are not much value of this blockchain network. So we have this open API designed at day one. So this API allow you to feed in data and also allow you to consume the data, consume the transaction, the data, and also build your own application or your own solution upon this blockchain network. The third part is for the blockchain side. This blockchain, I don't want to go into the details, but you can see this is the multi-cloud or cloud agnostic solution. Anytime you can set up your node. We also have a dedicated team to help you to set up the node, to do the day-to-day operation, and help to solve the troubleshooting every issue or day-to-day basis. This will reduce your effort and also lower this threshold for you to enjoy in this blockchain network. Yeah, the last thing is this solution is also blockchain agnostic. Means we can support any type of public famous blockchain platform. So currently we are build this solution upon Hyperledger Fabric. Why we choose Hyperledger Fabric? Because this Hyperledger Fabric is the de facto industry standard for the general purpose blockchain. Yeah. So there are a lot of benefit. I think later you can check that from the website. One of them is that this is the industry, this is the enterprise grade, very easy to scale up for the bigger volume. So that's the reason why we choose Hyperledger Fabric to start with. To get, as I said, now we are also exploring to do the interoperability between EZTracker network and the other blockchain network. So we do not want to, as I said, we have some silos for now. So in the future, we do not want to create another silos for us. So we really start from here. We really want to have connections with the other blockchain network. The purpose is to create a bigger ecosystem, at least from the pharmaceutical industry. And then we will apply this maybe successful experience or maybe some lessons learned, then we can share to the other industry. Yeah, in here we have 6 main components in this solution. The first one is, of course, the blockchain network. So this is the key for us, for the participants in the blockchain network, to share the information, to be transparent across the whole network or the whole industry. So the digital ID, as I said, one of the lack was the digital ID. We don't have a physical ID. We don't have digital ID. So with this digital ID, we put every single pack of the drug with a global unique ID. So with this QR code, sorry about that, another QR code. Yeah, so this is the QR code. So this is the unique ID for to tag the physical good in the real world with the data in the identity in the blockchain world. So this is to enable the end-to-end traceability with this unique single digital ID. We also have the operation, because, as I said, the best part of Zuellig Pharma is the warehouse and the distribution. So we have a very strong operation team. We have a very strong warehouse team. So this will enable us to have a standardized process for the operation. Yeah. So the data analytics will enable us to have the more visibility and even more predict in the future, so that we can optimize our working capital. Towards the supply chain, down to the HCP, to the clinic, we also have the connector from the EZTracker blockchain network to the HCP system. So with this integration, we can have a more visibility of the inventory. The last but not least is a very straightforward app. Later I will share more about this EZTracker app. So this app will give the confidence to the end user. So this app is super simple, super straightforward. Only one scan, then you will know all the details of the drug. The expiry data, the distributor, the doctor information, together with the e-leaflet, the product information, and maybe also together with the education information. So this is a simple yet strong application. And so let's revisit the end-to-end pharmaceutical supply chain, whether our solution really address the issue we have. 3T, huh? The first thing is transparency. With this blockchain network, with all the participants feeding the data to the blockchain network, we can see the data flow from this end until this end. So we can achieve this transparency from the buyer's side. We know the data are coming from here until the end user. The second part is the trust. So with a very simple app from the end user, anytime when they do the scan, they will know, okay, this is genuine from MSD, from Zuellig Pharma, from Dr. Lee's clinic. All this is a counterfeit because this is from MSA, another very fake manufacturer, right? Or this is not recognized from the true channel. The trust, the traceability, you can see all the information, be it the cold chain information, the location information, and the expiry data, together with the more of the information are fed into the blockchain network. Then we can have, we also have the data analytics. Then we can achieve this traceability and the connectivity across the supply chain in the supply chain industry. So, are we ready for the future or not? I think for me, the answer is yes, but this will take time to prove that. Yeah. So our solution, together with our partners, we have a lot of partners to work with us. to increase the supply chain resiliency, and also to optimize the working capital. And also, as I said, in our solution, we are connecting from the manufacturer until the end user, right? So we can build up this trust to the end user. So this trust will come back for the brand trust to the manufacturer. So with this solution, with this digitalized solution, then we can give the very advantage, competitive digital solution to our partners, so that in the future, we are ready for the future challenge. We are also ready for the future digital world. Yeah, very quickly go through, as I said, we have this solution. Just very quickly go through the app we have, and all the dashboard. I only quickly go through the app, because the blockchain side is in the back end is like a black box. This is not very easy to explain here. So as I said, only one simple scan through to the QR code, then we can know everything. And we are also able to do the sales rechanneling to see, this drug should be shipping to Dr. Lee, but this is in the carousel. What happened, right? There are something wrong from Dr. Lee and the carousel. And we are also able to trace and track of the cold chain temperature information. If this is shipped in the perfect storage condition between 2 to 8, or between the other the predefined temperature range, all this is there are some temperature or cold chain excursion in the middle, then we will know that. This will also allow the manufacturer and the distributor to know whether there are something wrong in the middle. Yeah. So with that, that was the EZTracker app. We also have a very strong dashboard. So this dashboard is one of the most favorite feature to the leadership in the pharmaceutical company. So there are 4 main parts of the dashboard. The first part is the operation monitoring. So we can see all the activities in the warehouse until to ship to the customer. So in here we can know the activity. We can also see the potential risk. We are also able to see whether we can improve the inefficiency during the shipment. So the second part is for the product journey. We are able to see the end-to-end journey from manufacturer until the end user, right? Even in the market. So we are able to see some of the counterfeit issue in the market. So this will also help us to to flag some potential counterfeit issue only through this dashboard. So we have already had some very successful use case to help our customer, our partner, to do the investigation of the counterfeit issue. And so we are also able to to get the end user's behavior, because when the user do the scan of the QR code, we also collect their just a very high level key information from the end user, like geolocation or the age group or some of the high level information. So with this, we can do the user behavior analysis. We can also do this analysis towards the better market direction. The last one is to help the manufacturer, to help the partner to do the investigation of the counterfeit, and also even to predict the potential issue in the market. And so just very quickly for our live use case, as I said, we roll out to four markets. The first market in Hong Kong, we have the HPV vaccine to do the trace track of the counterfeit. We also have the sales rechanneling in Malaysia. We also have the cold chain traceability in South Korea. Yeah. So with that, this concludes the topic for the trace and the track in pharmaceutical industry with the EZTracker blockchain solution. So if you have any question, you can follow our data and the digital link in there, or you can just send an email to us. We are very happy to answer you any of the questions. Yeah, thank you.